Hey guys, Somebody's Gun here. Today we're going to be breaking down the new POI Colossal Crops, the benefits, the cons, and what you need to know about dropping there. One of the big pros about this POI is going to be its central location. The ability to have a good position early on in the game is going to be super strong in this meta, where time to loot has been increased due to mechanical parts and bones, so a central position is going to be really strong. The next benefit to landing at Colossal Crops is going to be the amount of bone spawns. There's both bone spawns on the map, and then there's also going to be chicken and boar spawns nearby. Specifically, if you just go to the south of the POI, there is a gated area that has boars in it, and you can farm them for bones as well as meat. Then there's also going to be tables placed throughout the POI in the buildings that you can farm, and they will drop bones as well. So if you like primal weapons, this is going to be the POI for you. On the other hand, there's not really going to be many mechanical parts. There's going to be two places nearby that you can go farm mechanical parts, but at Colossal Crops, the mechanical parts are basically zero. You might be able to get 2 from the NPC if he gives them to you. Otherwise, you're stuck with bones. The 2 spots you could go are the metal bridge over to the southeast, and you could also go to Risky Reels, which is just to the west. Both of them will have cars that you can farm, and this is also going to be where you should be looking for your metal. So in addition to mechanical parts, you can also go to these 2 POIs, or I guess not technically POIs, but 2 places on the map, farm out some metal, farm some cars for mechanical parts, and upgrade or craft your weapons that way. Now let's talk about materials. Like I just mentioned, the metal is almost non-existent here. There's going to be little metal pieces that you can farm maybe for 6, 8 metal throughout this POI, but I would not expect to get my metal here at Colossal Crops. You're going to have to rotate over to one of those 2 places, the bridge or Risky, in order to go get your metal. The wood, lots of pallets here. There's going to be tons of pallets at Colossal, as well as a lot of brick. It's basically surrounded by brick, so whether it be rocks or the actual POI and buildings yourself, you're going to be able to get both wood and brick very easily. Then, based on the zone, you can rotate in to the next place, whether it be bridge or Risky, and get yourself some metal. Now let's talk about the NPC. The NPC's name is Raz, if that matters at all to you, and has the ability to either purchase a rift from him or grab a prop disguise. Prop disguise, not really useful, but fun if you want to do it, whatever. The rift is very useful if you need to make a nice long rotation. The problem is it's really difficult to get gold here. He has 3 quests, which are going to be collect an exotic item, search chests, and shake down an opponent. So in team modes, if you shake down an opponent, search the chest, you're going to be able to purchase the rift. Otherwise, you're kind of out of luck here. You don't really have an option to purchase that rift. But one of the nice things is landing on the NPC with the ability of getting a solid weapon, heal item, or 100 mats right off the rip. So I like to prioritize landing right on Raz when I land here. And as you can see, I got minis this time. I've gotten materials before, and there's also 3 chest spawns right around him, which make it even more useful. Let's talk about the chest spawns. So there's going to be 25 total chest spawns at Colossal Crops, which is about middle of the road. I'd give that like a 6 or 7 out of 10 as far as the POI and number of chest spawns that go with it. Now, thanks to Fortnite GG, we can see where the most chest spawns are, and it's going to be at this northern main house. There's 6 chest spawns in there, and if I'm landing here, that's what I'm going to prioritize. But it's really split. The POI is essentially split into the north side, which is this one main building, as then the south and the east side, which is kind of its own piece. Then there's a huge field in the middle with corn, which kind of breaks up the POI, but it really is split into 2 main parts. Let's talk about 2 drops real quickly, both of which are landing at this main building, which I just pointed out, because it has 6 chest spawns and the NPC. I think that's going to be the best loot that you're going to be able to get right off the rip. Obviously, you're not always going to have the best drop, but if you're trying to learn this POI, I would highly suggest learning the best drops for this main building because you will be getting the most chests as well as additional loot from the NPC. And I like division. It's kind of split off from the other sides, so a third party shouldn't happen as quickly, whereas the other side of the POI might wind up fighting more quickly than you would at this main building. Now let's summarize and grade the POI. So loot, I'm going to give a 7. 25 chest spawns, I think that's solid. It's enough loot, as well as the surrounding area. If you can get some of it, it's good enough. Materials, a 6. No metal really gives us a downgrade. You have to rotate if you want to get the metal, so that's why that's a 6. The mech parts, a 2. Again, you have to rotate. There's literally no mechanical parts there. Bones, I'm going to give a 9. That's basically as high as you're going to get, unless bones were just scattered throughout. The NPC, again, a 6. It's nice that you have a rift, but how often are you going to actually be able to use it? The location, 8 out of 10. I really like this location on the map. It's going to give strong power positions nearby. Then the rotations out of here, I'm going to give a 3. There's really no rotation items or vehicles nearby. There's not much rotation, so again, you have to rotate to take advantage of it. Now, overall, I'd give this a 7 out of 10. I think this is a 7 out of 10 POI. Not going to be the best POI on the map, but it is a suitable POI that will get you the things you need to do, obviously, unless you like your mechanical parts. Hope you guys enjoyed the video. That is everything that I've learned about Colossal Crops in about the past week and a half. It's a pretty solid POI. Probably not my personal cup of tea because I like to have the option for mechanical parts versus bones. But hey, if you're a primal guy and you like to use the primal weapons, this is going to be the POI for you. So I hope you guys enjoyed the video. If you learned something, make sure to click that subscribe button. Want to thank you guys for watching. Always appreciate the support. I'm Somebody's Gun, and I will see you guys next time.